Hi everyone, what's going on? This is Background Noise episode 512, and I am joined by Gianna.
Hello.
And me. I'm here.
Yeah, you are.
I'm also here, which is weird. You know, you would think the show would go on, but like it's always me. Oh, look at all them. See Sylvan Fox. And you're this Swain. Such good emotes. Yeah.
Vibing.
Straight vibes. So speaking of straight vibes, do we want to do... So for this week, we have bracket fight and question of the week. Do we want to do a bracket fight, then question of the week?
I think we can do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
That would work.
Okay. So we are going to go here. And then give us but a second, lovely people, because it's never selected on the right thing. Here it is. Alright, so we are doing a bracket fight. So basically what a bracket fight is, there is these options of two things, and we pick which one we like more. The first one we have up is best Disney/Pixar movies. There are two of us, so any tiebreaker will probably go to chat for.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
So Mary Poppins and Spinny Boy. I like that. That's good. I like that. Oh, that snows. That's so good. That's a great emote.
That's a great emote.
We love good emotes.
You send me
right round, baby, right round, like a record player, right round. Maybe I don't know the lyrics as well as I thought I did. Yeah, so do you have a preference? Probably like Mary Poppins more.
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Mary Poppins.
I don't remember the Aristocrats.
Really? I love the Aristocrats growing up. It's a little dated. I'll give it that. But, you know, good kitties. I'm a big fan of good kitties. What about you?
Well, I picked Mary Poppins.
You do?
Yeah. Like I said, I don't remember Aristocrats at all. So I have to go with the one I remember. So that means, yeah, cats.
Cat.
Got it. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. Lady and the Tramp versus Sleeping Beauty. It's Lady and the Tramp.
It's Lady and the Tramp. Yeah.
Good to know we agree on something.
Good dogs. I do like a sleeping queen.
101 Dalmatians or Bambi?
It's gonna be the dogs.
I picked Bambi.
Do you?
Yeah, I'd prefer Bambi.
Oh, I loved 101 Dalmatians. There was a period growing up where I watched 101 Dalmatians every single night before bed.
I watched a lot of 101 Dalmatians, but Bambi is where it is. And Leon's with me.
All right.
So I think that means...
I guess so.
We're going to go
that means Bambi
with Bambaruzzo.
Bambaroonie. Cinderella. No question. Don't do this, Tony. Tony, you're going to break my heart. Tony, Cinderella's my favorite princess of all time. Tony, don't do this. Tony, she wanted a night off and a good pair of shoes, okay? She's a hard worker. Don't do this to her. Guys, tell him he's wrong.
I haven't said a thing yet, but the fact that I didn't say Cinderella right away, I think is what's freaking you out. Because, like... I remember one of these movies really well. Jen! Hi, Jen! And it's not Cinderella.
No!
I'll go Cinderella, though.
Aww.
I'll go Cinderella.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Listen, Peter Pan against any other movie? Sure. Cindy can't.
Snow White versus Robin Hood? I would pick Snow White.
So... You arguably have to go Snow White because she's the OG. She's the first Disney princess ever.
Is she actually?
She's the first Disney movie ever, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
The Jungle Book versus Alice in Wonderland. That's hard to pick.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
And why do you believe so?
Because those are both really good movies. You got new headphones and new monitor? What headphones, what monitor? Share with the class. I'm going to lean a little bit more towards Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. I was not a big fan of either of these movies growing up. But I will also go Alice.
Oh, this one's really hard. Okay, Pinocchio versus Dumbo.
I'm
probably
really
pick Dumbo.
inclined. Oh, really? I'm really inclined for Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah.
I really like my boy Jiminy.
All right, well, I'm going to go Dumbo. You go Pinocchio.
Yep.
Chat, do you guys like Pinocchio or Dumbo more? The Razer Kraken Pro 5 with HyperSense variation for audio processing and a 27-inch Dell Curve gaming monitor. Nice. Does anyone have... Like, out of the movies, we're just picking what movie we like better. Is it Pinocchio? Is it Dumbo?
I just want you to think about little boy Figaro and Pinocchio. Was a cat.
That's who that is.
Mm-hmm.
But look at his
Pretty
ears.
Cute. Pretty cute little cat. I mean, Dumbo do got big ears.
Look at those ears.
Yeah, look.
Pretty
Actually, if
big
you look
ears.
on this art, Jiminy and Timmy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a split in chat
Still
too.
Split.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, I have a coin. I guess that's what's fair.
Unless someone else in chat wants to be the third.
Yeah. Pinocchio. Sky said Pinocchio. Also, hi, Sky!
Hi, Sky!
Sky! Hi, Sky!
Easy. You right. Oh, this is hard. Like, genuinely hard.
To me, this is not hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Fantasia actually had specific requirements to be able to be screened in certain theaters because of the sound requirements it needed from the music. So it's a masterpiece. But Sword in the Stone is one of my favorite Disney movies. I actually want to get a tattoo of Merlin really, really badly. Oh, God. Jen agrees, Sword in the Stone. Oh, God. I think I am going to have to go.
I have not watched any of these movies.
I think I am going to have to go Sword in the Stone.
Mine was easily Fantasia.
Wow.
I don't know if I've ever seen Sword in the Stone.
You've never seen Sword in the Stone? It's so nostalgic for me. It's just it's not a capital M movie, but it's definitely important. It's so good. You're right. It's so good. And of course, Sorcerer Mickey, always a classic. Well, I regret to inform this to you, Tony, but that would be 2-1. Sword to Stone to Fantasia.
Well, but Sky wants to say Fantasia. Right, Sky? Right, Sky? Sky?
The boy and girl squirrel, they were so cute, and then the girl squirrel was so heartbroken. Yes, he's so cute.
Liam.
She was so heartbroken when she found out he wasn't really a squirrel.
Skeet.
Liam. It was so cute.
Alright, fine, we go in Sword and Stone. Yes, this guy said Stone anyway. The Lion King versus Pocahontas. Lion King for me.
I would agree with you.
Okay. Easy. Oh.
Oh, this is hard. Yes, Lion King is a ripoff of the White Lion, whose name I cannot remember. God dang it. Gosh darn it.
These are two of my favorite movies here.
The soundtrack for Tarzan is unmatched because Phil Collins. But the humor of New Groove is also unparalleled.
I have to go Emperor's New Groove, I think.
If we're going off movie, like as a whole, it has to be Emperor's New Groove. If we're going off a soundtrack, it would have to be Tarzan.
Yeah,
but movie, it's going to be New Groove. You're right, Sky.
To me, it's
Kimba, thank you.
To me, it's 55-45, though.
Yeah.
Like, maybe even closer than that.
Yeah. It's very close.
That was... I really don't have a preference for this one.
Oh, I have a controversial opinion.
I would go Little Mermaid by default. Because I don't know if I've ever... I don't recognize The Great Mouse Detective, truthfully.
You don't remember... No. Oh, God. Her name is Flaversham! Radigan! Oh, Radigan.
I did a presentation on Kimba, and I said Kimba versus Simba. Who's lying now?
Gianna's
Sky's
really
right,
good.
though. New Groove is top. Yeah.
New Groove is top. Oh, Radigan. Listen, I want to go Great Mouse Detective.
I've never seen it, so.
We'll add it to the list. There is suggestive mice drawings. I will say that.
What?
They had a suggestive mouse.
All right.
Doing a dance.
It's Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah,
Chad's
see?
breaking the chat. I've only seen one of these movies.
It's Aladdin.
It's Aladdin.
It's Aladdin. I don't really care for the rest of yours. It's Aladdin. The lady is so pretty. You're right.
This one is hard to me as well.
That is a hard one. Rescuers Down Under. You got a point there, John.
I honestly don't know why, but I'm just going with what my gut says right now. I'm leaning Hunchback.
Really? I was going to lean Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, then we let chat.
Chat, call it like it is. And it is Beauty and the Beast. Haha, Jen understands me so well. No Patch 100. Oh,
Roger Rabbit
this
easy.
is easy, Roger Rabbit. I love
Not
Fox
even
and the
close.
Hound. Fox and the Hound is one of my favorites, but it has to be Roger. Mulan.
I actually would pick Hercules.
Mulan.
Mulan's really good. This is like a 51-49
Dishonor
Hercules for
on
me.
you. Dishonor on your cow.
Sky says Mulan. Mulan with Donny Osmond.
Mulan.
I am realizing that Chad has not agreed with me, I don't think, once when it comes to these split decisions.
I can't help you there.
Man, it hurts to drop Hercules.
Listen, no one said Hercules is bad. Just up against Mulan. Unfortunately, it has to be Mulan.
I still think Hercules is slightly better.
Ooh,
I'd go Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's a goofy movie for me. I know that broke your heart a little bit. The McDonald's plates from Hercules were the best. Low-key, McDonald's had some of the best merchandise or promotional material for Disney movies. Specifically or even just Disney in general. Like, I have I showed you it yesterday, actually. It's a Disney glass that's like the overall Disney. All right, Jen, it's okay. I forgive you.
Lady and the Tramp.
It's good merch Disney used to have. Yes, unfortunately, it is going to have to be Lady and the Tramp.
Still the only one I know out of those two. But I'm picking Bambi.
Oh, I gotta go with Cindy. I don't give a fuck about Bambi or his dead mom.
I like Bambi more, truthfully.
No, it's gotta be Cindy.
Bambi, thank you, Jen.
Oh, guys!
Yeah. Bambi
There you go.
moves
Chad
on.
agrees with you.
The
one that breaks my heart, Chad agrees with you.
I went with you first round because I knew you liked it, but like I couldn't the second time. Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I'd go Alice.
Pinocchio.
Sword.
I still don't know Sword in the Stone, so I'm not going to vote for it.
Sword in the Stone.
I would like
It's so
Sword.
good. It's King Arthur, man.
I know who King Arthur is. Like in,
It just blows my mind you haven't seen that one.
I just have no interest in it, truthfully.
No?
Not really. I know King Arthur's story.
Yeah, it's not the same, though, as the Disney movie.
I picked Emperor's New Groove.
I would pick Emperor's New Groove.
Sorry, Jen.
Sorry, Jen.
Aladdin.
I like Mouse Detective, but not against Aladdin. Robin Williams, dude.
Roger Rabbit.
Roger. It's gotta be Roger.
I like when we agree.
Mulan! Speaking of agreeing, we're not. Did the Lion King solo in high school. That's cool. I was not that talented in high school. Mulan! Jen agrees.
I haven't even submitted my pick yet.
Babe, I know what you're gonna pick.
Listen, just because you know what I'm gonna pick, I haven't picked yet.
I'd like you to plead your case.
Give me a minute. Please let me think. Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please don't just because I don't agree with you, you don't have to yank my neck.
That's not what I meant.
Now I'm definitely picking Nightmare Before Christmas. It's out of spite. I know the tiebreaker goes to Milan. Bambi.
Incorrect. I was supposed to sing in Europe, and then the whole lupus thing. Oh, I don't know what the whole lupus thing is, but I'm sorry you didn't get to sing in Europe. That sounds dope. Lady in the... It's like Bambi, Lady in the Bambi. It is Lady in the Tramp, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, it's better. He's a tramp.
Well, Jen said Lady in the Bamp.
He's a tramp.
So that's both answers. Is that from the movie?
You don't remember that scene? It's when they're in the Ladies in the Pound, and she's meeting all of Tramp's friends.
No.
It's that one. That one sings it.
Who's
Ooh, Notre Dame. That's cool.
I remember the spaghetti scene.
Yes, that's the most important one. That's when they sing Bella Notte.
Yeah, I don't remember the song either from that. Well, we're still tied, so.
And they call it Bella Notte. Bella Notte means beautiful night.
That makes sense.
Hey, Chad, I need you to break this for us real quick.
Yeah, could you just put Bambi in chat?
No. Tell them the truth. Tell them it's going to be Lady in the Tramp. Because if you don't, I'll just keep singing.
I feel like you're going to sing no matter what.
It's less distracted when there's no one to break our tie.
No one breaks a tie, we'll flip a coin. Alright, I'm going to flip the coin.
Heads for Lady and the Tramp, tails for Bambi.
Sure.
Oh, that would be tails for Bambi. Breaks my heart a little bit.
Alice in Wonderland.
No, it's going to be Sword.
I still haven't seen this movie, so I'm not going to vote for a single time.
You can't.
I can't vote for something I have not seen.
So, I'll be honest with you. I've never watched Alice in the Wonderland either.
I feel like that one's way more egregious than never seen Sword in the Stone.
I want to get a Sword in the Stone tattoo.
Flip a coin. Alice in Wonderland heads, Sword in the Stone tails.
You got this.
It is tails.
Sword of the Stone.
Aladdin. Jen said sword anyway.
Aha!
Emperor's New Groove.
Really?
Yeah, 51-49.
So, it's gotta be Aladdin.
Jen broke the tie to New Groove.
Oh, Robin, I'm sorry. Ooh,
Roger Rabbit.
Roger.
Yeah.
I love Roger Rabbit.
Bambi.
Sword. I like how you said I like when we agreed, and then proceeded to not agree once since.
Sword. Wow, I have not seen this movie. I'd be very...
Roger.
Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Unfortunately, it is Roger.
Okay, I was gonna say, listen,
Toy Story.
This can't. Jen still voted for Stone, I think, but I'm like, listen, a movie I have not seen cannot be on the finals. Toy Story 1 versus Toy Story 4.
OG cannot be beat, except by Toy Story 2. The official order for Toy Story goes Toy Story 2, Toy Story 1, Toy Story 3, and then Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 is objectively the worst of the series, unfortunately. It's not a terrible movie. It's just not a good Toy Story movie. Toy Story 1, Jen gets it. Toy Story 2 is better than Toy Story 3.
I kind of like Toy Story 3.
Listen, I like Toy Story 3 too, but Toy Story 2 is better. Jen agrees.
I think I might vote for 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Soul.
Ooh.
I think Soul was a better movie.
Soul made me cry more, but I think I prefer Inside Out.
Okay. Jen prefers Soul, so Soul would be the one that
Soul will be the winner.
wins.
Monsters Inc.
Up.
Really? Alright, guys. Oh, you're right.
Doug is right there.
Doug is staring me down.
Wally.
Wally. Yes,
Easy,
Wally.
Wally.
Nemo.
Finding Nemo. The Incredibles.
Yeah, it's The Incredibles.
If it was Incredibles 2 or Ratatouille, I would have picked Ratatouille. A
Coco.
Bug's Life.
Jen says Bug's Life.
Cool.
I liked Coco a lot. Zootopia.
Bolt.
Wow. I really liked Zootopia.
I like Zootopia, but I like Bolt more.
Zootopia.
Like what I'm taking this list as is if I had to watch one of these movies right now, I would pick Bolt.
Yeah, I picked Zootopia.
I don't know what the difference between these two things are.
One is an anthology. One is the Winnie the Pooh movie.
We're going with the right one.
Yep.
Jen said the right one. We're going the right one. I have not seen Frozen 2.
Frozen 2 is a fever dream. Frozen 1 is so much better. And that being said, I don't like either.
I've never seen Frozen 2.
Yeah, Frozen 1. I'm not a big fan of the Frozen series. Wreck-It Ralph 1 was so much better than Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah, definitely. Not close. Big Hero 6.
Oh, I love Treasure Planet.
I didn't even look what the second movie was. It's still Big Hero 6.
I love Treasure Planet. Yeah, Treasure Planet.
Sorry, Baymax. Tangled.
I love The Princess Frog, but it's gotta be Tangled.
It's a very good Lilo. Oh no! Oh, Lilo and Stitch. I still go Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, you see, both are trauma movies for me. Like, I'm connected to both of them so badly. I think I would have to say Lilo and Stitch, though.
Yeah, both are like 55 Lilo and Stitch, 45 Moana.
Yeah,
like,
I'd say that.
It's very close,
Yes.
but like Lilo and Stitch gets the.
Encanto. I haven't seen Raya.
Raya's good, but I think Encanto is better.
Yeah, Encanto. Toy Story 2 is better than Toy Story 1.
I picked Toy Story 1 because of the scene of the shark. It was in Toy Story 1.
What about Tasty Hot Schmoes?
Yeah, but I prefer the shark. He's my favorite character in the series.
They're called s'mores, Buzz. See, Jen gets it.
Up.
Nemo.
Oh.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do we do? We swim.
Wally. Wally's the better movie.
Swim. I disagree, but I still see what you mean. Incredibles.
A Bug's Life.
Really?
Yes.
It's The Incredibles.
I like The Incredibles. This one is like 52-48.
Oh, I love The Incredibles. All right, bye Bug's Life. Or bye Incredibles.
Don't
Bye
know,
Bug's Life.
bye.
Ooh, I love Winnie the Pooh, but it would have to be Zootopia.
Probably Zootopia, because I'm still not sure exactly. I guess this is just the Winnie the Pooh movie,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go with Zootopia.
Yeah.
I like Winnie the Pooh as a series, not as movies.
Yes. Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph, not close.
I really like Treasure Planet. I really like Treasure Planet. I like Tangled, but I really like Treasure
These are like dead 50-50. Jen's
Yup.
for me, so Jen said Treasure Planet. Are you going Treasure Planet?
I am gonna have to
Okay,
go Treasure
that's
Planet.
fine with me. 'Cause
It was truthfully 49-51 Treasure Planet.
I couldn't decide which one. Lilo and
Lilo.
Stitch. Yeah, for that one I couldn't pick. So I'm glad there was enough that I didn't have to.
Toy Story 2.
Up.
Toy Story 2.
Thank you.
Oh, no. I love Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 might be my favorite Pixar movie.
A Bug's Life.
It's Wall-E.
I really like A Bug's Life, truthfully. Wally wins the tiebreaker. With Jen... What? Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay. That one was easy. Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch might be my favorite, truthfully. Really like Lilo and Stitch.
Awesome. It's an underrated classic. I gotta go Treasure Planet. Jen agrees!
Over Lilo and Stitch.
That's unfortunate.
Up.
Wally.
Up is my favorite, probably, actually.
Wally.
Up wins.
We should be even Wally for Halloween one year. Treasure Planet. It's
probably Treasure Planet.
It's Treasure Planet.
But this one's up.
It's Treasure Planet.
Thank you, Jen.
Ah. Roger.
Up.
You're gonna pick Up over Roger Rabbit?
Yes.
Wow. I love Roger Rabbit. I will die by that bunny.
Roger Rabbit is one of my favorite movies of all time.
All time one of my favorite movies. I love
but
Roger
Up
Rabbit.
made me feel things that other movies do not.
I love Roger Rabbit.
So Jen did break the tiebreaker, so Up does win.
I would just like to say justice for Cinderella, please.
Listen.
Also, justice for Toy Story 2.
I'm just saying that throughout that entire thing, because I know how much you liked something, I voted for it once.
You did?
You did not do that at all.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
I'm just saying. So, we go back to some more bracket fight later. We have Candy and Pokemon. So, we'll decide what we do first with that. But we do have a question of the week.
We do.
And the question of the week is, after Halloween, do you sort of just skip Thanksgiving or do you go right into the holidays? Well, no. Do you skip Thanksgiving and go right into the holidays, or do you put a big emphasis on Thanksgiving? I don't mind going first for this one. I put an emphasis on Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. I think Thanksgiving is so good. I think sometimes I might like Thanksgiving more than Christmas.
Really? No, that's controversial.
Yeah. Thanksgiving is like Christmas, except there's no gift giving.
That's fair.
It's also not the expectation of, like, any of that. Christmas has too much religious flavored trauma.
You right.
Yeah. You know, because, like, sometimes there are, like, certain, like, traditions and stuff that I'm like, that's kind of weird. Why do we do that?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I adore Christmas. However, I think that way too many people skip over Thanksgiving. I think it still needs to be recognized. I still think it needs to be honored. I still want my turkey and my cranberry sauce, my 15 mashed potatoes and my stuffing. I enjoy food. I'm not going to skip a day where it's dedicated to food. It's fantastic.
Turkey is really good.
Controversial. I'm not a turkey fan. If I had to choose, we'd go with ham. Every Thanksgiving for the rest of my life, we'd go with ham. If I got to choose. However, Thanksgiving, I understand the sanctity of turkey, so we can do turkey.
My family does turkey and ham.
Delicious. Good to know.
Do you know, I'm going to tell you something.
Chicken over turkey.
Keep in mind to not dox us.
Okay.
Our work gives us a free turkey.
Oh, word?
For Thanksgiving.
Everyone?
Yep.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I mean, I would still take a free turkey.
Yeah.
Like, what are we going to do? Say no to a turkey?
Chicken over turkey, turkey over ham. Yee.
Chicken over turkey, ham over turkey.
I think chicken's my favorite out of all three of those.
Yep.
Ham has got to be the right time for me. I can't just have ham. I can eat chicken whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, I don't know what to do for this Thanksgiving.
Eat copious amounts of turkey.
You could eat copious amounts of turkey.
Smile.
Jen, do you like to cook? Or can you make Matt do it? Tee-hee-hee.
I always think it's a good time when you get to trick someone else into cooking for you.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. This This Thanksgiving's gonna be a little rough for me anyway, too. So I get you.
My condolences all around.
Yeah.
First year's always not the best. Can confirm.
Yeah. It's a not similar, but this is the first Thanksgiving I'm having without my cousin, Jen, who also died of cancer.
Yeah, fuck cancer.
Yeah. So it's going to be a little hard, but, you know. Took my brother and, yeah.
I got it, Jen. Took my dad, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took my first cousin, who was only 28 at the time.
A lot young.
Hell yeah, Jen.
Hell yeah, Jen.
He would turn 29 on Wednesday. He would have, I should say. Yeah, fuck cancer.
Yeah, my dad was 65.
It's just an angel birthday now.
Yeah, it's still his birthday.
Mom was 62. Yeah.
Way too young.
Yeah. The cousin thing is not something I've really talked about on the stream at all. Just because, like, when I do, like, content and stuff, I like to try to keep a very happy persona going. But yeah, it's just that time of year. Giving gentle hugs. Aw. Hugs.
Hugs all around, y'all.
Yeah.
Hugs for all.
Heckin' large hug.
So many heckin' large hugs.
The hug command's one of my favorite commands.
It's a good command.
Yeah. Your typing made my brain go burr.
It's so good, right? Because his mic is
Thanks,
right
yeah,
next to his keyboard. So sometimes he'll just like go away and I'll just be like, oh, brain go burr. It's so good. It's ASMR. You should make ASMR with your keyboard.
Keyboard ASMR.
Yeah. Tony SMR.
I can feel it.
Each clack is a good clack.
It's a click, clack. A click, clack, clack. A clickety, clack, clack,
Click,
click.
clack, I was taking a bath.
I do disability dictation ASMR.
Oh.
Ooh. So, can you just tell me what that is a little bit more? So, if I'm getting that correctly, like dictation is sort of when you're like putting words to what you're seeing, right? So, for example, like, would you be like watching something and then saying what you see? I'm just curious because I'm not too sure how you do that.
Can't say I do either.
Voice typing, so I have my notes for qualifying people for program. Oh. That's pretty cool. Jen does a lot of amazing work with, oh my goodness, I can't believe my brain's frying right now. Making things accessible for others. Accessibility. Tonely. I'm Tonely.
Tonely.
I'm Tonely.
Tonely. Guys know.
Tonelyfans.com.
Tonely fan.
That's long. And his girlfriend. That's right, Gianna. We even put... Wait, no. We put... Jen, thank you for the sub to... The gift sub to Snow. I appreciate it, Jen. Lovely, lovely Jen. Lovely Jen. Lovely, lovely Jen.
She's lovely.
Has Gianna been told of OnlyFans?
Hold on.
Ow.
Can we pause the throwing of? Hold on. I got a
Jen,
question.
thank you for the gift sub to Derek. This is first. Jen, thank you so much, friendo.
Jen, you're wonderful.
I appreciate you. You are a wonderful person. Thank you. Yeah, it's OnlyFans.com is a joke that I have my own OnlyFans page, and it's but only for Tony. So it's TonyFans.
I just think it's funny. It's like, hold on. What do you mean?
Yeah, serotonin. I give off serotonin.
Oh, hell yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm. We were running with that for a little bit, and I forgot about it.
Serotonin.
Truthfully. Yeah. Come and get your daily dose of serotonin and stop in on the stream.
Serotonin's pretty good.
Mm.
Pretty good.
Ow. Where did that one even come from?
The universe just decided to whack you.
Snow, did you clear the queue?
Do it again. No, I'm kidding.
Sippy, yep. That means yes.
Mayhap.
Ow. Okay.
I love watching Destruct at you. I'm sorry.
Thank you for throwing things, Jen. Jen out of anyone can right now.
Jen, you're so wonderful.
Hey, Jen the Wonderful, you're so fantastical. Hey, Jen the Wonderful. Like Mr. Wonderful?
I don't think I know that song.
No?
No.
Oh. I think you need to resync the tits.
I'll resync your tits, am I right, fellas? Hey-oh. Sorry.
How... Ow. Could you say something so brave yet so bold? That's probably better now. How would you feel about having things thrown at you 593 times?
Just constant throwing. It just comes over and over and over and over and over and over and over. No stop, just constantly getting stuff chucked at your face. He's preparing. He's ready. He's ready.
Not great?
He's ready.
Not great. Jen, thank you for the gift sub to Leon. Yay. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you. We appreciate Jen in these parts.
We do.
Thank you, Jen.
It's a good time. I just love watching your VTuber.
Oh, Tony, Matt is away. I'm big excited. Make him come home. All right. Patch him through.
Patch him through. Put him on the phone.
Put him on the phone.
Let him know I'm here. Excuse me, sir. Mr. Matthew, is it? Mattifer? We have a request from a Jen. She would like to come home, please. Thank
my
you.
VTuber, thank you. I just hydrated.
You did just hydrate, and as soon as you put the glass down, someone redeemed it.
Thank you for the hydrator. Hydrated again.
Oh, no dying.
Ooh, kitty water. I would drink a kitty water.
Meow.
It's gone.
Vanished.
Oh, for you, Thanksgiving. Do you skip Thanksgiving, or do you put a big emphasis on it?
So I wouldn't say I put a big emphasis on Thanksgiving. I would say I have an appreciation for Thanksgiving. I understand why it's important, and I am a big advocate for making sure it gets celebrated. However, I'm not going to break my back about celebrating some colonists.
Oh yeah, I don't care about the meaning of Thanksgiving at all. I just like to eat food.
I love the food aspect. Also, however, I am a little more restrained about, like, it's just, at least in my family, Thanksgiving tends to be a little hostile. Like, everyone's just, like, preparing their most controversial takes to throw across the Thanksgiving table at my family. So, I don't know. Like, I guess it's the same for Christmas, too, but everyone's more like, come on, guys, it's Christmas. Or, like, whatever holiday you celebrate. And it's just, like, you try to tone it back a little bit, but Thanksgiving, you just throwing politics across the table.
That kiss your face. Hi, Opa. Oh, hi, Opa. How you doing, friendo? I wonder if any of those went live yet. Most controversial take ever. Cats are the best animals. Cats are really good animals.
That is a very controversial take. I'm gonna have to say dogs are the best.
Your boy sleepy? I am also sleepy.
Retweet. It's gonna be nap time.
Nap stream?
Oh, dude, could we? I'm only sleeping.
So it is actually a...
It is. I know.
Stabby, stabby. Cats are very good, by the way. I have a cat allergy, actually, and that's probably the only thing that ever has held me back of...
Sure would like to be able to breathe around cats. Most controversial take, Attack on Titan is a mecha anime.
It is. I think I'd agree with you.
I've never seen Attack on Titan, so...
Well, okay. I think you're not wrong, I'll say. Joke's on you, I'm also allergic to cats? No.
Oh, isn't it unfortunate?
I'm allergic to cats, and around like half a year ago or so, I visited friends who have cats, and I suffered for it. Because I just love those cats.
Take one for the team.
Took one for the Tony. The pet cats. God, I love those cats.
They're just babies.
I don't think that's a controversial. That's just the truth. Yeah, cats are great. Honestly, if I was not allergic to cats, I think I would have a cat.
Same.
Then I would love that cat. Dearly.
I want the cat distribution system to finally choose me.
The thing is, my sinuses used to be horrendous, but they have gotten better, so I'm going to deal with the pain to get a Maine Coon. Ooh,
Cute!
Maine Coon is good cat.
See, if my sinuses were the only thing that, like, bothered me with cats, I would do the same. But unfortunately, with my asthma, my lungs physically do not work with cats. Yeah. Or else I would have, like, 10 of them by now.
Big and fluffy. I could see you with a lot of cats.
I had the potential of being a crazy cat lady, but now I'm going to have to be a crazy dog lady because I'm allergic to cats.
Yeah. Big and fluffy. Again, joke's on you. I have asthma. Oh,
so you understand my pain.
Tony, the other day, Daya offered to me that Perez would fly me out to cook for them, both of them. Ooh.
Pretty good offer.
Opa.
You gonna take him up on that?
Yeah, Opa is very good at cooking. Opa, I believe, went to some sort of culinary school. I told him to put me down as a business expense for his taxes.
Prez says no. Lame.
Well, tell Prez that's lame. Anyways. Fly Opa out. Let Opa cook. Hold up. Let him cook.
Malcolm, we have to cook.
Say Malcolm.
Oh yeah, you don't know that meme? It's like Jesse, we have to cook, but it's the dad from Malcolm in the Middle, so it's Malcolm, we have to cook.
Okay. Interesting.
Malcolm, we have to cook. I never finished Breaking Bad.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
I actually watched more than you. I watched up until something really bothered me, and I was like, I'm done here.
So my big thing is for a bunch of like the very popular shows that came out when I was growing up. I'm just like, I have zero interest in watching this because literally everyone's talking about it.
No, I was the same way, and then I was friends with someone who was like, "You have to watch it." So I tried watching it, and I got through a couple seasons.
I still never did.
I got through a couple seasons, and it got really, really slow, and I got really bored. And then something like a big plot point happened that upset me, and I stopped watching.
You specialize in Korean and Italian cuisine.
I want Italian food.
That sounds amazing. I make all my pasta at home.
I would like to try Korean food, too. I don't think I've ever tried Korean food. Come to think of it. Ooh, homemade pasta slaps, though. It's an art, though, low-key. Like, it's so easy to mess up homemade pasta. It's so easy, but I'm dumb. So.
It's so easy to buy a car. Anyways.
Well, it's yeah, but it's not fresh pasta. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Alright, do you want to do candy or Pokemon next?
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Go. So, we are doing the ultimate, like, best starter Pokemon.
Okay.
And they're all babbies.
They are all babbies.
For me, I'm probably going to take the line as a whole.
Okay. Not just
the
baby.
baby. Yeah. My fiance likes watching me cook because she says my demeanor changes. Ooh. But what about Korean Italian fusion food? Tepig because I like eating pork.
I would also go tepig, but not for that reason.
I think tepig is adorable, but I think its middle stage evolution is an absolute abomination.
Yeah, but its final stage is so much stronger than Snivy's final stage. If you're looking at the evolution as a whole.
No.
I would say so. He comes pre-cooked.
No, Snivy's final evolution gets, what's that ability? I want to say it's called competitive, but I think I'm wrong. Give me one sec.
It's just you and me, chat. How's it going? How you guys doing?
Just reading. Contrary. So basically,
No longer just you and me, chat. We're back.
Contrary makes a stat changes a Pokemon has the opposite effect, and it uses this move called Leaf Storm that normally drops your special attack by 2. So it ups your special attack by 2.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. In the words of Oppa, to the bin with the snake because Snivy is too smug.
Well, I would vote for Snivy, and you would vote for Tepig, and chat wants Tepig, so we go with Tepig.
Oh, that's a hard one.
I honestly want to go Fuecoco. I love him.
Yeah, I would say... Listen, Sinnoh has my heart, so I love Turtwig, but Fuecoco is really good.
You want Fuecoco?
I think I'll go with Fuecoco for you.
Thank you.
Chimchar.
Trico.
I can't change on this one. It's my boy Chimchar.
I go Trico. Because this is the second best firefighting Pokemon stage.
Unfortunately, the answer is Chimchar.
Chimchar won. It's...
It would have to be, because Greninja is just too powerful.
Forky.
Yeah, Greninja is ridiculous. OP.
Yeah. Sorry, Oshawott, you're cute, but
He's adorable.
Piplup.
Yeah, I think Piplup. And Porygon is just...
Oppa says Forky as well. I just like... Okay, so I don't hate the Charmander line or anything, but it is so overdone.
Mm-hmm.
They give Charizard way too much...
Oh, yeah.
When no one else gets the same. So, glad we agreed with Piplup.
Piplup. Torchic.
Torchic, easy.
Torchic, easy.
Not even close. This way, Coco.
Yeah, I'd go for Coco. Chimchar.
Froakie.
Chimchar. It's Chimchar.
Yeah, Charizard's mainstream. That's the thing. Like, I don't mind Pokemon that are mainstream. It's just like I don't see why Charizard's gotten as much attention as it has. Like, I think Blastoise is cooler.
Yeah.
Blastoise is little cannons.
Listen, what about Venusaur?
Venusaur's pretty cool too.
Bulbasaur gets so...
Froakie does break the tie and chat.
Oh my god, that hurts me a little bit.
Torchic.
Rip Chimchar.
Easy Torchic.
You don't look at that little penguin face and say no.
This turns into Blaziken.
Okay, but it turns into Empoleon.
Napoleon?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sure. I pick Torchic.
Oh, unfortunately we are divided.
I love this little Torchic. Torchic cause spicy nugs? Hell yeah, Oppa. Oh, Cyndaquil.
I go Cindy.
Easy Cyndaquil. Froakie.
Fuecoco.
Wow.
I love Fuecoco.
He's derpy, but he doesn't beat Greninja in my book. So, the only thing about Fuecoco is the peak of the line.
That's true.
It then falls off a cliff. Froakie
You got a point.
Yeah, so Oppa went for Froakie as well.
Right.
I picked Torchic.
Oh. If we're going based on total lines and not just first, Torchic, yeah.
Yep. Torchic.
Yep. We'll agree there.
Easy. Mudkip.
I really like my Weed Cat.
Weed Cat's really good. Mudkip has just been... This is a nostalgia bias for Mudkip. I would have... if I pick this one, it's my recency bias. If I pick this one, it's my nostalgia bias. Mm-hmm. So I'll go Mudkip.
I'll go Weed Cat.
And then we'll let chat pick. So chat, basically, whoever you want to win, wins. Because I'm cool with both of them winning. I like them both. Not equally. I would say 55-45. No, it's like 51-49, truthfully.
It's close.
And I think if I had looked at this on a different day... You know what? I'm going to change my answer to Weed Cat.
Weed Cat!
Weed Cat is the peak of that evolution, though. But could you look at this and see the obvious answer? It is Totodile.
It is Totodile.
Look at him. See, even Derek said, Totodile. It's Totodile. Easy Totodile. Rowlet.
Oh, I like Chikorita. She's so sassy.
Look at Rowlet.
He's got no
He's round.
He's got no thoughts.
He's so round. He's friend-shaped.
There is nothing but screaming happening behind those eyes. Which, you know what I relate to. Alright, you can pick the owl.
You're like, huh.
Bulbasaur.
It's Bulbasaur, yeah. I like Rookie, but Bulbasaur.
No, Bulbasaur. Fennekin.
Yeah, I'll go Fennekin. I'm not the hugest fan of its evolutions. It's Squirtle.
Oh, I do like that sassy dog, but unfortunately it does have to be Squirtle.
Quaxly's good, but like...
He's so sassy.
Totodile.
Totodile.
I'm sorry, Weed Cat.
Sorry, Weed Cat.
It's Totodile.
Bulbasaur.
There, Totodile.
We got you.
I kind of want to... I'm going Rowlet. I like Rowlet. Both of these lines are very important in the world of Pokemon. Bulbasaur being the first ever dual-type starter. Rowlet being the first ever Pokemon who's a starter to have a dual-typing and then dual-typing switch. Rowlet evolves into a grass flying type, which evolves into a grass ghost type. Called Decidueye. Evolves into Dartrix and then Decidueye.
I mean, that is pretty cool. But I must read.
I think we gotta go for a coin flip here.
Yeah.
Heads, Rowlet, tails, Bulbasaur.
E for Bulbasaur.
Oh, I dropped the coin. My wrist didn't find that too carefully. Heads, so it's
Bulbasaur!
Squirtle.
It's a Firefox.
Yeah, but okay, Fennekin again is good, but it does not evolve into good things. I'm not a big fan of Braixen or whatever the fully evolved thing is called.
I think Braixen is fully formed.
Braixen is?
I think so.
I thought Braixen's the middle evolution.
I don't recall. But Squirtle is a good boy. Look at his shell.
I might be wrong. Let me see. Delphox is the fully evolved. So we're going Squirtle?
Yeah.
Totodile.
Totodile.
Right, Derek? Poplio. I picked Poplio.
I love Poplio. Look at his little face.
Are you going Poplio?
Yeah.
Totodile.
Oh.
I have to go Totodile.
Oh. I unfortunately have to pick Poplio, but my choice doesn't matter.
Derek is very in the Totodile. And then, truthfully, in the finals...
It's gotta be Torchic. It's gotta be Torchic.
I picked Totodile.
Derek is Daytona. That's alright. The real answer was Chimchar, but I understand.
So, like... Alright, Totodile wins. Totodile best starter. Very fair. Look at him. We all aspire to have this much level of derp.
Where did Poplio come from?
Yeah, I don't know. It got like a bye also, so I was actually kind of like, I don't think it deserves to win off of that, because look how much it just was down here. It got all the way to like the semifinals.
He was a write-in candidate.
Yeah, not fair. No, write-in candidate doesn't even get to skip that much. But yeah. Yeah, Totodile wins. Not a problem.
Wahoo!
Yeah, Chimchar. So
I love Chimchar.
I really like Chimchar.
Love Chimmy.
I am like.
Chimchar.
So my excitement for the fire starters was like here for Blaziken, and then like down here for Infernape, and then way down here for Emboar. Because they did firefighting 3 times in a row.
That's true.
And like I think that if like Gen 3 and Gen 4 were spaced out in a long time, I think I would love Infernape. Mm-hmm. But just because it came right after Blaziken, and then Emboar never had a chance. It being the 3rd firefighting starter in a row was
Emboar.
not... It never had a chance because like of its typing.
Nope. Well, I didn't like any of those starters from Unova.
Snivy is my... I actually like Oshawott probably the best.
Out of the 3, I would pick Oshawott, but I didn't really like any of those.
Superior is good and competitive. So, like, Superior. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's probably... That's all she wrote, you know?
That is indeed all she wrote. I love Chimchar. Sinnoh was the first game that was my Pokemon game. Like, it was my first generation. And I remember, like, 12-year-old Gianna was so panicked when those Starly came in. And I didn't understand how to pick a Pokemon. So I was trying to pick Piplup because Piplup was cuter. And I ended up picking Chimchar. And I was like, oh, fine, I guess I'm just going to stay with Chimchar because I don't want to reset the game. Okay, and I was stuck with Chimchar, and then I loved Chimchar. And Chimchar was the best thing to ever happen to me, and he was my boy, and I loved him dearly.
Did you nickname him?
No, I did, and I could not tell you what I nicknamed him.
Oh.
Because I wish I had kept my original save file from when I was a kid, but, like, I played that game so much, I would just, like, reset my file to, like, play more games. Oh my god.
I have a lot of eggs hatching in Pokemon Go.
Tony, you're gonna be a dad.
I'm a Wimpod dad. And then... What is next?
Oh my god, Tony, you're dad again.
Aurora dad.
Oh my god, another.
Yeah, it is 4 total.
Oh, 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
Barnyard.
One more?
Who's the last baby? Machop.
Oh. Eevee.
Your Eevee?
Yeah.
Why?
It's an Eevee day.
I could let that happen.
I also had to drive an hour and a half on the Parkway and then an hour and a half back to go shopping.
Totodile is the best starter, by the way. I think that is, like... He's the best baby as well. Because, like... Just look at his face, you know?
Listen, I'm not saying he doesn't have a good face. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, look at Chimchar.
What about Chimchar?
He's pretty cute. A little cute monkey boy.
He is.
Yeah, cute little monkey. Big fan of that cute little monkey boy.
He's pretty good. I'm biased in that he was my main starter in Gold, Silver, Crystal for the first time I ever got a Pokemon. Yeah. He was the one I picked when I played Crystal.
I don't know. I'm just so attached to my Chimchar boy. Like, listen, you're all valid. You're all right. But unfortunately, Chimchar is the correct answer.
See, I don't think you understand how
Opinions work.
telling someone they're valid works. Because you literally will just be like, oh, that's so valid of you. Except you're wrong. And it's like, I don't think you quite understand what, like, being like, hey, you're so valid means. So, like, I just... I'm just a little worried that you're just confused, you know? Like, I don't think you quite understand.
Listen, you're valid in that, but you're wrong.
Do you have, like, a lump on your head that I'm not seeing? Is it hidden? Where's the lump? Where is it, sweetie? Where did they hurt you? You're like, hello there. It's actually right here.
Hello there.
Hello there, Devil Justice. How's it going, friendo? Hope you are doing well. I don't remember putting that Gyarados in a gym.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Ever seen Star Wars?
No?
No.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That makes sense, he
Yeah.
says.
Tony. Derek. I'm doing good, friend. Oh, yay. I'm glad to hear. Hello, Derek. How's Derek? Why haven't you put her in front of Star Wars yet? We have a whole list of movies, and we haven't, like, touched any of them.
We watched Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Which was fun. I also like how Derek worded it of, why haven't you put her in front of Star Wars yet?
Yeah,
like,
Tony.
not like, why haven't we watched it? It's just like, alright, you're sitting here.
Put it on.
You're sitting here until it's done. Bye.
You tape my eyes open.
Well, I'm not going to Clockwork Orange this. Okay?
No.
No.
It's not that important.
Do you know what Clockwork Orange is?
I haven't watched that either.
Okay. Yeah, they to torture people, they like basically tape their eyes open.
Fun.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take my eyes open? Or?
No. No.
No.
Hey yo, hey little Tony. Hey little Tony. Hey, it's normal, regular, perfectly portioned Cam.
Why'd you go Canadian?
Huh?
You went Canadian a little bit.
What are you talking about, eh? Hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, the snows are coming.
Snow's coming. It's gonna get a little bit chilly, eh?
Oh, it's good. They say it's about 86 feet.
The moose.
How about that?
How about that?
I've never met a Canadian that sounds like that, by the way.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like whoa.
Whoa, sleepy Tony.
Yeah, sorry, I got it.
I dropped the quarter.
Yeah, I know you did.
I'm sorry.
Please pick it up.
I am going to.
You mostly just sound American. Yeah, it's just.
Oh
you
no.
know, it's not like that extreme accent. Do you pick it up?
I did.
Please put it back here. Thank you. You're banned.
From the quarter?
Yep.
Damn it.
You had it for 30 seconds and you dropped it. All right, how about I go Cajun? Ooh.
Damn it.
Gianna.
I was banned and I picked it up as a joke and then I dropped it again, so now I'm really banned.
Oh, eepy tone.
You took the quarter away.
Yeah. What are you doing? You okay?
No.
What are you... We got some technical difficulty over here. I can't... Did you throw those or did you just whack them out of your ear?
They were like attached and I pulled my hand down and it just got caught in the center and it just ripped them out of my head.
But Devil, feel free to go as Cajun as you want. You're good. You're good.
I yanked it out a little bit. It was like, It sounded weird in my ears.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this way over here.
Far away from where I can get it.
I'm definitely a bit EP this evening.
It's an EP day.
Yeah.
It's the day before daylight savings. I think everyone's a little EP.
We also lose an hour, I think. So do we have a discussion for tonight? Yeah, our discussion for tonight is whether or not... our question of the week, basically, is do you put an emphasis on Thanksgiving or do you go straight to the holidays?
Consensus has been people should care more about Thanksgiving.
Yeah. like I said, for Thanksgiving was a month ago. Canadian Thanksgiving is different. Yes.
You got a point.
But in the U.S., at the very least, we're referring to. What you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, funny thing about that is I'm British, so hee hee. Well, this question was very American.
Ah, shucks. Sorry, guys.
You're fired.
All right. Well, it's been real. 6 podcasts. I think that I'll take my leave. It's been real, guys. Thank you for having me. I will treasure these memories always.
No, because before a podcast, I couldn't come up with a question of the week. So I was like, Gianna, could you help me come up with a question of the week? And then Gianna was kind enough to come up with a question of the week. But, I did not think that we have a few friendos who would not be able to participate just based off of not living in the U.S.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, guys. So, it was just because I was in the mall today and all the Christmas stuff is out already. And I'm like, we're missing a holiday.
Yeah. That is usually how it is in the U.S. Is that, like, people don't sell, like, Thanksgiving decorations. They might sell Thanksgiving napkins and plates.
No, you can't capitalize on it.
Like, that's all they do, though. I mean, is...
Well, that's why the companies jump straight to Christmas, because it's easy to capitalize off Christmas.
Let's have a cuppa. I'd have a cuppa.
Oh, I want a cuppa.
I actually really like tea.
Mm-hmm. Tea boy.
Yeah. I would happily have a glass. Or cup.
Cuppa.
I don't know why I said glass of tea. I've never had tea in a glass before.
Only iced tea.
Yeah. That's different. You're from Louisiana, though, Devil?
Louisiana.
That is pretty cool. Then you probably are very familiar with, like, Cajun.
Iced tea, sweet tea.
Because they're from Louisiana?
Mm-hmm.
So they're familiar with iced tea?
Yeah, like sweet tea is a thing down there, and sweet tea is made from iced tea.
I thought it's just a different type of tea.
Well, it's tea that is iced, and you put a lot of sweetener in it. Whether that be, like, sugar or, like, whatever sweetener you want to be.
I thought it was just two separate things.
I believe sweet tea is derived from, like, actual tea that is iced, so.
I'm familiar with a lot of tea. Tea's pretty good.
Big fan of tea.
Reading the tea leaves. I don't know what that actually means.
You said my jar smelled like tea last night.
Your jar.
When we were at D&D.
Your jar.
Of herbs.
Your jar.
Has like the lotus petal, the rose.
Oh,
bud,
yes.
the
Yes. Your jar.
The lotus.
Your jar.
My jar.
Your jar.
My jar with a capital J.
Your
J. My jar of herbs.
Your rar.
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 Middle school. Rar XD.
Rar.
Rar.
People did say that.
I unfortunately said that.
You did?
I did.
Yeah, I could see it.
Listen, 12-year-old Gianna was a menace to society. I do not claim any of the actions she did.
Only 12-year-old Gianna was a menace to society?
Yeah. I outgrew it, obviously. Smile.
Jar Jar Binks?
Hmm?
Jar Jar in a jar. Jar Jar in a jar.
Hard jar, gar.
Well, because there's like a series of pictures where it's like it's a Jar Jar Binks. It's a jar. And it's Jar Jar in a jar. And it's Jar Jar in a jar.
Jar in a jar.
You get there eventually,
Yeah.
but like in a jar, like the term a jar, not a jar.
Like the door is a jar?
Yeah, a door is a jar.
Door is a jar.
Yeah. It's Jar Jar in a jar, holding his jar. Jar Jar in a jar. Jar Jar is my favorite Star Wars character. Jar Jar in a jar. That's a jar. Jar Jar holding a jar. That's a jar in a jar.
Hard jar.
Jar Jar. So, like, I will say this. When I was little, I actually loved Jar Jar Binks. I thought he was very funny. I'm like, what's this funny guy doing here? And then, like, as I got older, you emphasized wars. Star Wars. When I got older, I realized, I'm like, oh, I guess he wasn't really an important character. But, like, I liked him. He was silly when I was a
Is
kid.
there a theory that he was supposed to be the bad guy?
He was supposed to be a Sith Lord.
Yeah.
I think, like, they're... Misa agree with you. Misa hungry. That's how Jar Jar talks.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'll get it even more one day if I ever watch the movie.
Yeah, we'll watch them. We shall. I don't see why we wouldn't.
Movie night. It's gonna get cold. We got a lot of movie nights coming up.
Yeah, actually, with cold weather coming up, there's less stuff to do outside, so...
I'm gonna watch a lot of
Yeah,
movies.
I always loved the prequel, and it seems they were too hated on originally. My big thing is... the prequels in general. I get you. There's this balance. There's this balance beam, right? Where Ewan McGregor plays an absolutely awesome Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi to me.
That's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
But Hayden Christensen, I think, does really bad at Anakin Skywalker. I really do not like him as Anakin Skywalker.
Doesn't he scream, I hate you?
Yeah.
I hate
He, and like, whether it's the script, his performance, a mixture of both, I think he always just came off in those movies as, like, a moody teenager rather than someone who was distraught and, like, going through a hard time. He was childish, yeah, rather than invoking the emotions needed. Did you swing my chair before?
I didn't mean to.
Okay, because I was very caught off guard.
Just turn off your entire
I was like, for the splittest of split seconds, I really thought you did. I was going to be like, all right.
And you're no longer on the podcast.
I have not seen Ahsoka. Is it Hayden Christensen that plays him in Ahsoka? Or is it just a character? It is him again. Interesting. I will have to go back and watch it. Because...
I'm pretty sure the girl who plays Ahsoka is the girl who was in the Barbie movie.
Rosario Dawson?
Nope, I'm wrong. I don't know who I'm thinking of then.
I don't think Rosario Dawson was in the Barbie movie.
Nope, I'm thinking of someone else.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen is in it. I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna not go back. Just
David
watch
Tennant's
it.
in this? That's
apparently.
Doctor Who. That's the Doctor.
He also plays. He's more of a Force Ghost, I believe. Oh, yeah. I know David Tennant more from his role in Jessica Jones.
I don't even know what Jessica Jones is.
One of the Marvel Netflix series shows.
That would be why I don't know it.
He plays a guy called Kilgrave, who his superpower is that everything he tells someone to do, they have to do.
Oh. Power of coercion?
Yeah. And he's very evil with it, of
Power of
course.
persuasion? Well, yeah, if I could just look at someone and say, give me $1 million, and they would, I can't say I wouldn't do that either.
I think I would just live pretty fine, you know?
Give me this car, please. Stop charging me rent, please. Stop coming and collecting my student loans from me, please.
I think you're firm in Ahsoka over 2 and 3. Okay. Then I will definitely give it a watch. Cause like... I won't spoil anything anymore, though. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't mind you... Truthfully, I do not mind you, A, saying that he's in it, that he's a Jedi ghost in it, because those are both concepts that I am familiar with already. And I guess it just depends on where Ahsoka falls in the timeline of the shows, because, like, from watching the shows, like, I know where certain characters live up to. Or the movies, I meant to say. Apologies. I said shows. So I know that, like, if he was in it, it would have to be... He's a good actor, just prequels were rough times. Got it. The only other movie I ever saw Hayden Christensen in, I didn't think I liked him in it either. It was that one where he played, like, a Shattered Glass.
Shattered Glass, that's who it was. He played Stephen Glass.
Yeah, I didn't care for him in that either.
He was the biggest crybaby in that movie, dude.
Yeah.
He bothered me so much. Every time he got caught for, fabricating, which is, like, the worst thing you can do in journalism. Like, dude, you lied! So all he did was make me angry in that movie. I can't say I felt sympathy for his character at all. It just made me angry.
So maybe it was just, like, him in, like, the early to mid 2000s. Because I'm like, that movie came out in 2003, and episodes 2 and 3 of Star Wars were 2002 and 2005, respectively.
Wow, is that when those movies came out?
Yeah.
When did the first Star Wars come out?
Like, of the prequels?
Like, ever.
The 70s, maybe, I would guess late 70s.
77. Okay.
Yeah, the one with Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher. Yeah.
The OGs.
Yeah. Star Wars 1 prequel was 1999, I believe. Okay. Yeah, so that series started, that 3 started in 99, but the original trilogy was, I guess it would be, probably they would have ended in the mid-80s, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Those are off-brand ones. Yeah, I'm just looking for... Let's looking for some films. Okay. List of Star Wars films, thank you. But I actually want it to be a list. Yeah, Phantom Menace came out in 99. Alright, so A New Hope came out in 77. Empire Strikes Back was 80. Return of the Jedi was 83. And then they made the prequels, which ranged from 99, 2002, and 2005. And then the next movie they made was The Force Awakens in 2015. And then there was The Last Jedi. I have not seen The Rise of Skywalker.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Yes.
So when that first Star Wars movie came out in 1977, that movie was called Episode 4, A New Hope?
I don't know if it was called Episode 4 when it was released. I think it was just called Star Wars A New Hope.
It's just called Star... Okay.
Yeah, I think it was retroactively added to say Episode 4. You were missing literally nothing by not seeing Rise of Skywalker? Okay, I don't feel so bad then. I don't really like the sequel movies, so... But it's sequel... Okay, so you don't like...
The originally just called Star Wars. Interesting.
Yeah. So you don't like 7, 8, and 9, Cam? Because I don't really care for them super much. If those are the ones you were talking about. Yeah, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, I'm not super crazy about them. Like, truthfully, if we go through and watch the Star Wars movies, we probably are going to watch 1 through 6.
Yeah. So are we going to watch them in release order or in 1 to 6 order?
1 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah, because it makes more sense that way. I think it makes more sense to show you them chronologically.
Okay.
Rather than... The thing that stinks, though, is that, like... you should do machete order. What's the machete order? All the current Star Wars series are before 7, 8, and 9, so they're useless info. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, then we'll probably watch 1 through 6. I just don't... 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. Why is it that? I don't... Why 4, 5, and then the original, or then the prequels, then 6? Is there, like, a reason behind that? Because I feel like I don't understand why you do 4, 5 before the first 3. Because you start with Luke, get the reveal of Vader being Anakin. Then you watch how Anakin became Vader. Gotcha. That's interesting. I probably will show 1 through 6, most likely. They finish it off with the completion of the prophecy. But yeah, that's not a bad shout.
I have no opinion.
I am just looking at you because you're in the room with me, probably. But I don't know. I'll have to think about that now, because that's not a bad shout. So you want the prequels as a flashback? Yes, that seemed... Cam, that's sort of how I understand that, then. Instead of going... It can't be spun yet. It's gotta get dark. Like now.
Oh, I waited 30 seconds. Not even. 5 seconds.
Too soon. Essentially, yes, that's how machete order works. Why is it called machete order?
Because you hack it up.
It actually would make sense. I suppose it's not that bad an idea. It doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm trying to think of, like, what would be more enjoyable. The only thing is, I think, for someone who has never seen Star Wars, it might get confusing if we went 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Okay.
For you, I mean.
Whatever makes the most sense. I literally have no knowledge when it comes to Star Wars. I know memes, and I know Clone Wars because it was on Cartoon Network when I was a kid. But even then, I don't know anything. Like, I know Ahsoka's a badass. I know that much.
It's true.
That's it. That's all I know.
I'd say for a newbie, 1 through 6, the series after, yeah. Yeah. I think that's probably what we'll do then. 1 through 6. Derek, I think I would want to watch 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. Like, I think I might want to go back and watch them in that order. I'm gonna have to think about this. Star Wars will be soon, but not too soon, because I need to figure this out.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Oh, Machete Order cuts episode 1.
Oh.
So it goes 4, 5, 2, 3, 6? And it just doesn't show 1? I feel like 1 is important enough. I don't know actually how important it is, but I think I liked 1.
Who needs the Phantom Menace?
For watching Kenobi, that's fair.
Kenobi.
So we're going to do our last bracket fight of the evening. So, this is Best Candy. It's Twix versus Pocky. I know going into this that I will not be able to eat 95% of this.
That is true.
So I'm going to go with what I liked when I could eat this. Melina Holly, Twix, yes, good shout.
It's going to be Twix.
Cam, Twix, good shout. We're going Twix.
Good shout, Holly, good shout.
Laffy Taffy versus Cadbury Dairy Milk.
Ooh, chocolate. Chocolate. Yep, Dairy Milk. Chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Okay, that's like everyone.
Overwhelmingly chocolate.
Dairy Milk. Mr. Goodbar versus Reese's Pieces. I would think Reese's Pieces, personally.
See, I love Reese's, but I don't like Reese's Pieces. So I'm going to go Mr. Goodbar here.
Okay. Cam says Reese's Pieces. Pieces. Okay.
All right. Good job, guys.
Holly, do you have a preference in Mr. Goodbar versus Reese's Pieces? Mr. Goodbar is just...
It's chocolate with peanuts in it.
Peanuts in it. Same.
It's a good bar.
Neither hate nuts. Well,
that'd be it.
Very fair. Milky Way versus Arrow.
Chocolate with air in it.
Milky Way then, right?
Yeah.
Is that even close? Oh, Cam likes Aero. Milky Way. Are you Milky Way?
I would pick Milky Way.
Okay. You go Milky Way.
I've never had Aero before, but...
Kit Kat.
Oh, yeah. Easily. Easily going to be Kit Kat. I like Spree, but it's easily going to be Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Yep, Kit Kat.
This is exactly the Kit Kat you were looking for. Fun Dip versus
Fun
Twizzlers.
Dip.
Melina Holly, thank you for the follow and welcome on into the HydroxideAnt farm.
It's going to be Fun Dip.
I kind of liked Twizzlers, truthfully.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was a Twizzlers guy.
Fun Dip. Cam gets me.
Yeah, if chat goes Fun Dip, ooh, we're split.
Ooh, I love Fun Dip.
Cam's a Fun Dip. Haven't had either. Ooh.
I don't like the chewy.
But I like
Twizzlers.
licorice. Okay, we're going to have to go to a coin here. Fun Dip being heads.
Mm-hmm.
Twizzlers being tails.
Let's
T
go.
for Twizzlers, T for tails. The coin has chosen tails for Twizzlers.
Tails.
Why am I frozen again?
You broke. Oh, nope,
Oh.
you're back.
Swedish fish.
Yep, you Swedish fish. It's your favorite.
It is. It's my favorite of things I can eat.
Mm-hmm.
I will say. No comment? Okay. Fair. Nothing versus no. Oh, okay. I'm just going to take this as jelly beans in general, probably.
Yeah.
Versus Pez. I kind of like Pez.
I prefer Pez. I don't like jelly beans. I'm not a jelly bean person. Never have, never will be.
I like jelly beans, but I think Pez are just so much fun.
They are. I do love a good Pez dispenser. Oh, chat's going jelly.
Yeah. Holly went Pez, though. So we do have a little support.
Oh, all right. Let's go. Let's go.
Pez was
Holly.
what we chose.
I like Pez.
We chose Pez.
We're going Pez.
Twix versus Dairy Milk. I actually like Pez. Twix versus Dairy Milk. I think I would go Twix.
I'm gonna go Dairy Milk.
Chad is going Dairy Milk
Cadbury
overwhelmingly.
is the end all be all of chocolate next to Hershey. I'm just saying.
Nah, you're not a Mr. Beast Bar kind of guy?
Can't say I am.
No. Kind of guy, kind of gal.
Same difference.
Yeah. Milky Way versus Reese's Pieces.
Milky Way.
I think Milky Way.
I would just like to say it's criminal that these are Reese's Pieces and not just Reese's. Because Reese's... Oh, it's on the other side. Never mind. I'm looking ahead, chat. Sorry.
Ooh, we're kind of split in chat. But what did you pick?
I picked Milky Way.
Okay, we both pick a Milky Way, so... Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
I think that was a decently
Break me off a piece
quick
of that
sweep for the Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Derek is a twist. Derek likes licorice, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think Derek would pick licorice over most other things here.
Break me off a piece of that
Swedish fish guy.
Yeah, you go Swedes.
What? Did you say you go Swedes?
You go with the fish.
Oh. Oh, chat likes Pez more.
Oh.
Interesting. So what I will tell you, Black Licorice is 100% is your favorite candy. Gotcha. I think that what I will admit here, Pez is much more fun to eat.
Yes.
There's nothing quite as fun to me as eating Pez out of a Pez dispenser.
It's fun. It's true.
Swedish fish is my favorite. I have a bag of them within inches of my leg right now.
It's true. Can confirm, chat.
So I have to say Swedish. Pez is so nostalgic. I agree. I think Pez is great, but I think we voted for Swedish fish here. Swedish fish.
Cadbury.
Why do I feel like we just... No, it was Twix versus
Twix
Cadbury.
Dairy Milk.
Chat loves this Dairy Milk.
I'm telling you, dude, it's delicious. If only you could have it. Ooh, Kit Kat.
I love Swedish fish, but Kit Kat was my number one candy when I could have it.
Kit Kat.
So I will go Kit Kat. Swedish fish is my current favorite, but Kit Kat was the Cat Kit. Great.
Cat Kit.
You know what's interesting about Kit Kats? Is that in the United States, Kit Kat is made by Hershey, but pretty much everywhere else, it's made by Nestle.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I think Hershey only has the rights in the U.S. for Kit Kat.
So, guys, you're gonna think this is controversial, but I'm gonna go Kit Kat over the Dairy Milk.
Is Cadbury in America? Yeah, we have Cadbury, but like not like.
It's not the same recipe, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I don't think it is. Kit Kat. I like Kit Kat more.
I listen. I'm gonna go Kit Kat.
Okay.
I'm sorry, chat.
Chat's like. Okay, yeah. So that's a thing too. Is UK Cadbury is probably superior.
Yeah.
Truthfully, but for us, like, so my big thing here is I'm taking this as a US list, because the Kit Kat wrapper is the US version, versus, watch, let's see. Kit Kat and Nestle. Nestle inherited both Kit Kat and licensed deal with Hershey when it bought a British confectioner, blah, blah, blah. Hershey gave Hershey US Kit Kat distribution rights. Yeah.
I believed you.
So that, also Kit Kats might taste different. Like the Kit Kats that our friendos in the UK might have could be slightly different tasting.
That's true.
Than the Kit Kats we have. Lint chocolate is all... Ooh,
Lint chocolate
that is a great
top
shout.
tier.
I think, though, we, like, Gianna and I, we have both voted for Kit Kat.
Yeah.
So, Kit Kat would be... This is Reese's. I've never had Runts before.
Reese's. It's, they're like gobstoppers, but in fun shapes.
Kit Kat UK or mid here, not bad, but not top tier. Okay.
Reese's.
So I think, though, it's going to be separate recipes probably as well for the Kit Kats.
Yeah.
So...
Without a doubt.
I think that... Okay, so what I will say is that the winner on the left side in the US is Kit Kat. In the UK and in Canada, because Derek said Canada gets the UK Cadbury,
nice,
would be the Cadbury Dairy Milk.
Yeah.
I think that's very fair. Kit Kats definitely aren't the most popular in the UK, but they are a staple. So I think I would say that the rest of the world, we say that Cadbury Dairy Milk won that side, and then just here we say the Kit Kat won.
Yes, this is an American tier list. Sorry, y'all.
Unfortunately.
Reese's.
Yeah, it's Reese's. I don't think it's close here.
Candy corn.
Oh, no.
It's going to be candy corn.
I think we're going to be booed out of the building by picking candy corn, but I really like candy corn. It's the type between Cadbury and Galaxy Chocolate. You guys are pretty split on them.
I don't even know what Galaxy Chocolate
So
is.
I like candy corn. Derek, you like candy corn?
I like candy corn.
But cream egg. The cream egg is really good.
I've never had a cream egg.
It's really good. It's a chocolate egg with cream on the inside.
Mmm. Sounds weird. Says the American.
I think Cadbury clears Galaxy in the UK. Ooh. Interesting. In a perfect world where I can eat either of these things, I think I'm going with the cream egg.
Mm.
And you're going candy corn?
Fortunately, I've never had a cream egg, so I cannot tell you if I like them. I have had candy corn. I've eaten bags of candy corn. I ate a lot of candy corn last night.
You did.
Specifically.
Yes, I remember that. I think chat's going cream egg.
Chat's going cream egg. I will allow this.
Yeah.
Kisses.
Yeah, it's a Hershey kiss.
I love chocolate. Bubble gum.
I think I should input that I am from the UK, so I speak from experience rather than speculation. Holly, I kind of figured from the way you were talking that you were from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say you seem to have a very good understanding of the perspective from the UK. So I'm like, I think you're from the UK. Yeah. Advanced Logic UK confectionery. You know, I will say this though. If you had lived anywhere else and you were just like, no, I just really am like knowledgeable about UK confectionery, I'd be like, that's also pretty cool. How many England Englandians we got here. I think it would be you and Holly. Our friend OCK is from the UK as well, but I don't know. Londonian here.
Oh, London.
But I don't believe CK is here.
Always wanted to go to London.
Yeah?
Yeah, low-key, a little bit.
Me too. Oh, Nottingham.
Ooh. I want to go there too. Smile.
I do too, actually.
I don't know where Nottingham is except for like from Robin Hood.
Never been to Knott's, but it seems fun. Oh, that's pretty rad. So we going gobstop? Ow!
Oh, these are massive.
Oh, why are they so big? Who's clearing the queue? Snow? Was it you again? Fortunately, most of the UK is rough.
Sounds like America.
Snow, it was snow there in Snow, Mississippi.
Mayhaps.
Yeah, we're going gobstoppers here.
Snickers. Not even a question. No debate, not even close. Snickers are my all-time favorite candy bar. I love Snickers. What would you like to say, Tony? Are you gonna vote for lifesavers, Tony? Tony, are you gonna vote for lifesavers? Chad, he's gonna vote for lightsabers.
I really like lifesavers.
Over Snickers?
I have so much nostalgia for lifesavers.
Over Snickers?
Honestly, one of the earliest tastes that I can remember is a lightsaber.
I just watched you go back in your nostalgia hole a little bit there. That was cute. That was adorable.
I can't have Snickers.
No, this is in a perfect world where Tony can have anything.
I would still pick a lightsabers because I remember being like probably 4 or younger and just having a lightsaber and being like, wow, this is really nice. I like candy. It's me, Tony, at 4 years old. Weird that I have this type of retrospect. Huh? Isn't it cool?
So neat.
You know, I thought lightsabers were just flavored Mentos. Like, they're different because, like, it's a hard candy. I wouldn't, like, Mentos or, like, chewy, and lightsabers are supposed to, like, melt on your tongue.
I like the fruit Mentos.
You can flavor Mentos rings here, like fruit ones. Huh. I didn't know they made Mentos rings.
I like the fruit Mentos.
Are they meant to, like, dissolve in your tongue, though, or are you supposed to chew them? Are you not supposed to chew normal Mentos? I may have eaten... Never. I may not have ever eaten Mentos, right? I'm like, oh, lightsabers you let melt in your tongue and, like, you suck on them. Search Mentos ring. We're going to do it on my phone.
Okay.
Mentos ring.
Kind of just suck on it till it breaks and then you chew it. Huh. I gotta be honest with you. Every time I popped a Mentos in my mouth, I just chomp.
Interesting. I'd probably try those. But, so, like, chat seems to have, like, they voted lifesavers.
Listen, I'll go with the majority rule, but I love me a Snickers.
Spearmint or peppermint?
Neither. Mint is gross.
Whoppers.
Oh, but next to gummy bears? Oh,
no, gummy bears, easy.
I like Whoppers.
I think I would go, like, okay. So, Cam, when you say spearmint or peppermint, the first thing I think of is gum, really. And I would probably rather have spearmint gum. But I know they're also, like, you mean probably, like, a legitimate mint as well. I probably would go spearmint still.
They're very much very, very similar to Maltesers. I think they are slightly different recipes, but I think they're very much ultimately the same.
Because Whoppers is a chocolate-covered malted milk. So, like, it's probably very similar. Agreed, I mostly meant gum. Peppermint feels horrible to me. I like peppermints. Weirdly, I used to have peppermints when I would have, like, a headache, and it would help. I don't know why it would help, but it just did for some reason. Damn, that's closer than I thought. Yeah, I think they're
fundamentally the same.
Yeah, I think they would have to be very similar. I don't know.
I'm gonna go gummy bears, by the way.
Gummy bears? I think I would prefer gummy bears here. I don't know if these are close enough to Maltesers. Peppermint I associate with tea. Spearmint is more gum. I would have peppermint tea. Yes, I would 100% have peppermint tea and happily have it. But spearmint for gum or anything like that. Ooh, gummy worms versus airheads.
Gummy worms. Sour gummy worms, specifically.
I think I would pick airheads.
I'm not an airhead person.
Specifically blue raspberry airheads for me.
You do like your blue raspberry.
I love blue raspberry. One of my favorite things
Try some airheads.
From going to high school was there was a store by us that sold a blue raspberry soda. Mm-hmm. And I really liked it. Mm-hmm. And it was really funny because everyone else was very concerned every time I drank it.
Because you turned your tongue blue? So
because the soda looked exactly like antifreeze.
Oh god, that's even worse.
Yeah, so it made me want it more. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm colorblind. Exclamation point colorblind in chat. So like for stuff like that, colors never phase me when picking a food or anything or a drink. So to me, it's like, oh, this is a soda that tastes yummy. And to them, it's like, Tony, it looks like you're...
You're just drinking a bottle of
antifreeze. Yep.
I did that as a prank one time. I emptied out a bottle of Windex and filled it with blue Gatorade. And I walked around the mall just drinking blue Gatorade out of a Windex bottle.
Why?
Because it was funny. I locked eyes with one guy, took a big swig, and he almost died of laughter.
To himself, I was expecting that not to work since I spelled color correctly.
Hello.
Is it the hydrovision regime like your vision? Exactly. So, Derek, do you want to know the truth? I purposely was like, hey, I have friendos who spell color for you, so let me make the colorblind command that's accessible to everyone.
Hello.
So.
Colorblind.
That's how we got to doing that. Ooh, there
Hydrovision.
Hydrovision is now on.
That's what Tony
this
sees.
is how I see. And like I always say when it comes to stuff like this, I am very happy to answer any questions people may have about like how I see. But I'm going to Airheads. Chat has also picked Airheads. Crunch.
I'm gonna go Crunch, yeah.
Crunch.
I'm not a big fan of Tootsie Rolls. Reese's.
Yeah, it's Reese's.
It's gotta be Reese's.
Forgive me if it's not something you want to talk about, but have you always been colorblind? Yes, I have always been colorblind. I was born colorblind, but we didn't know I was colorblind for a few years. So that was fun. Because legitimately in school they just were like kind of like, oh, Tony's been really good at like kindergarten and stuff. It's just like, I don't know, sometimes he has a lot of trouble with colors. Yeah, he's fine though. And then, turns out
the reason that baby Tony had trouble with his colors is
because he couldn't see them.
He never knew they existed.
Yeah, it was very confusing. Which one did you pick?
Reese's.
Okay, we went Reese's then.
Thank you.
Hershey Kisses, I would guess. Is it something that gets you down or not really sure what you're missing? Hopefully it doesn't sound insensitive. No. 99.99% of the time, don't care about it. It's not something that gets me down. It's just kind of how I see. And I find so much fun when people forget I'm colorblind and me just pretending to go along with colors.
That's pretty funny.
I'll be honest, I think I told you and other coworkers this recently. In college, I didn't tell any of my classmates that I was colorblind. So, like, colors and stuff would come up, and it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. That's a good color. And inside, I'm dying, and everyone is just thinking this is a normal human interaction. But for me, pretty great.
My favorite is when, like, someone will just actually forget. Like, someone that we, like, know, who, like, knows that you have something, and you just let them go on about color, and you go, sure. You're like, sure.
To what extent does color blindness affect you on a day-to-day? I think not a lot, because this is how I've always gone through life. For the most part, when it comes to... Yes, I am allowed to drive. Yes, I definitely can. I do. I don't know how much it affects me in a day-to-day, because, like, so the most egregious thing that I could probably do is dress not matched.
Sometimes if you get something like a chart that's been color-coded, you need someone to just say, hey, is that what this says? But, like, 9 times out of 10, you're able to figure it out. Yeah, there is times where I can't do something based on, like, a chart, like you were saying. That's a good point. But, yeah, it's not, like, super-duper often. I would say that, like, if we want to break a day into percentages, it's maybe, like, 10% of my day is affected by it. For the most part, there are plenty of days where I go through without any incident of, like, I don't know what kind of that is. You're like, oh God, no, what's the color?
Oh God, not again. Making me defuse this bomb.
How many wires are there? 4. What colors are there? I don't know.
So which one did you pick for this?
I think we're gonna go Gobstopper.
Chat has said Gobstopper as well. Derek said Gobstopper. So, the Everlasting. Lifesavers.
Gummy bears.
I like lifesavers.
Gummy bears. Here's Jaw.
No, I understand that. I feel like gummy bears would be more popular.
I love gummy bears.
Oh, Derek with the lifesavers. I don't know if you really know, but do colors still look differently? Do they blend together sometimes? Yeah, so the best way I can describe how I see colors is that the way I describe things is light to dark. So, the color white being the lightest end of the spectrum, the color black being the darkest end of the spectrum. And the way I see things, because it's sort of like grayscale, like what you're seeing now, is that some colors will fall into the same shade for me. Because, so I've seen shades, really. Because, like, say, I'm just naming 2 random things, and these might not be the same shade. A shade of blue and a shade of red might look exactly the same to me, even though they are 2 completely different colors, because they're the same amount of dark. Mm-hmm. That's how, or same amount of light. So I basically, if you picture, like, if you put every color on a spectrum light to dark, that is, like, more of a realistic way of me distinguishing things than saying, like, this is red, this is blue, because I can't do that. But I can tell certain things apart. There are plenty of stuff where I can't see it. Like, for example, they do colorblind tests, where the idea behind the test is they have a number or an image hidden in a series of colored dots. I fail those 100% every time because I can't, the colors are too close. I can't differentiate what's in that circle. Yeah.
So, like, these are stripes. You can those two stripes right there probably look like the same shades too.
If I had to tell you, I would say that this is the same. Up to here is the same. This is unique. And then these two are unique.
Okay. So I will tell you there are 5 colors on there.
I see one.
So like the red and green, you just went over red and green. There's a yellow that you said is the most distinct, and then the orange and the purple are kind of bleeding into each other.
Yeah, these bleed into each other a little bit.
Those are the orange and purple. And then the yellow in the middle is on its own.
This one's a little darker.
Yeah, that's the purple.
So like I can... on my uni course, we make all our diagrams and charts and stuff colorblind friendly. See, I appreciate that. That makes me happy that stuff like that happens.
Yes, it's very good.
Yeah.
Since we've like started dating, I've been more conscious about like accessibility when it comes to that stuff. Like especially like even when we play board games and stuff is color coordinated. Like we were playing one game at a friend's house for Halloween party, and they had the cards. They were color coded, but they were also shape coded. So they had like the stars were yellow, the squares were green, the circles were red. So like even though he couldn't tell the shades apart, he was still able to like pass out the cards because they were like had different shapes that he could see.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I used to own a version of Uno that had like corresponding shapes on it for each color. So I was able to play Uno that way. But typically Uno is hard for me to play because a few of the cards look exactly the same.
Yeah.
I could play Uno when it comes to like matching a number very easily. But when it comes to like sticking on the same color, I have legitimately had to play, can I play this one? Can I play this one? Can I play this one? And it's like, no, Tony. No,
Tony, that's a yellow.
No, Tony.
Tony, we're playing with red. That's a yellow.
Okay, thank you for the insight, Tony. I appreciate you answering questions. Very interesting topic to me. Yeah, I'm super okay with answering them. So, anytime it's something. Silly question, but what name should I refer to Tony's partner? Would you prefer to be called Gianna, Ghastly Girl?
Whatever floats your boat. Gianna's fine.
Okay. And the
my account is Ghastly Girl, though.
We had Gianna is here. So, right now we're not on that one, though.
Just don't call me late for dinner. Anyway.
We've shared the same brain cell a few too many times lately.
Yesterday was really bad, actually.
Yeah. How does one spell that? Gianna.
Yeah.
Ooh, total.
Gianna. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, lightsabers, so.
Oh my god, it hurts! Okay. Crunch.
Crunch. Yeah, I'll give you crunch. Based on science, everyone actually experiences colors differently. So even what two people both know as red will actually be perceived differently to varying extents. Yeah, that's one thing I always found was really cool about color, is that even for people who definitely see color, there's always like these... I get so much enjoyment out of people arguing what color something is. Mm-hmm. Because for me, it's like, it doesn't matter what color this is. It couldn't be a thought in my brain. Because also, when we observe things, I've figured this out over time, is that I observe things differently, say, than everyone else does, because when you look at an item, a lot of times when the first things you perceive is its color, I don't. So I might be more focused on, say my monitor here. It's a rectangular monitor. I look at the dimensions of the monitor. I see that the picture is bright and clear. For you, you might be like, oh, the colors pop. They do this, you know. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, no,
it's a different, like...
It's definitely a different way of approaching life and, like, approaching, you know, how you go about your day-to-day activities. So it's definitely something I'm trying to be more conscious of. Like, okay, so, yeah, just, have you ever forgotten about Tony's colorblindness? In the beginning, I used to forget all the time, and then I would just feel really bad. Like, I think the last most egregious time I forgot about it was we were looking at something for work, and it was a picture that was in black and white, And I asked him about it, and I went, "Oh, it probably looks better in color." And he just kind of looked at me, and I as I said it clicked, and he went, "Probably," and I went, "Oh no!" And that was the last most like egregious time I forgot about his color blindness. But usually it's more in the forefront of my head because I like to tease Tony about it because I'm what they call silly. So
He was in a silly, goofy mood.
I'm just in a silly, goofy mood, but I don't tease him in like a malicious way at all. Like I'm not trying to like be mean. I'm not a playground bully, or at least I don't think I am.
You're bullying me.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're not actually very.
I try to be very conscious of it, and when we're around other people and they forget about it, I'm usually the first to be like, "He's colorblind, you schmuck." So
That is true. That's very true. It does happen.
I've gotten better over time. I'm not perfect. He's still the one with the color blindness, but I try to help where I can. Like when we're watching something, like when we were watching the gender reveal videos, like I was like, "That's blue, that's pink."
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is because I think we might have been watching like gender reveal fails or something.
Yeah,
and I'm like, for prosperity, what color is it? Tony, do you ever pretend to be upset about it to mess with people? Yes. Yeah. I have 100% been like, how could you say that?
I can't believe you forgot.
You forgot I was colorblind. And no, I honestly genuinely like to do the pretend to be angry thing, where it's like, how could you possibly say that? That's fine. Or be like, something so fine. No, it's okay, yeah. Yeah, so I definitely have... I don't go very deep with it, though. Like, I wouldn't commit to that bit very
It's not a bit
long.
you'd extend longer than a minute.
No.
Even 30 seconds.
because I don't want... Because my big thing is, when people forget I'm colorblind, it's part of who I am, so if you remember it, that's awesome, too. But, like, when people forget I'm colorblind, I'm like, oh...
You were faking it so well.
You thought I was normal for a second. Oh, it's so silly. You're so nice. That's more of my...
Or it's like you've been fooling people for so long, you're so good at colors, and you never even knew they existed. People have no idea.
Bang, bang.
He's a color pro.
I always joke that everyone I know should let me design one room in their house. Like, be like...
I'd be very interested to take you to, like, just a paint section.
Just let me pick whatever I want.
Secretly, your favorite color is blue. I don't think you've noticed this, but, like, every time we go out and I'm like, oh, pick something, you always tend to go for blue. Like, the darker blue.
I like darker, usually, so...
But, like, it's like, even if it was, like, a blue and a black, you tend to go for the blue, I've noticed. So I wonder if that's, like, a shade thing, if blue's, like, the easiest color for like vision or like color impaired people to pick up on, and that's just like the one that's brightest to you, so you go, oh, let me just pick that one.
That's a good question. I don't know,
because it's always like the same royal blue. So that's what I think is interesting about it.
Lifesavers or crunch? Lifesavers.
I know you're gonna pick lifesavers.
Chat. Lifesavers or crunch? Would you say it's understandable for people to forget or not think about it because it's not obvious or common? Yeah, definitely. I legitimately would never be upset at someone forgetting. Never.
Never had crunch? Crunch is good. It's like there's like rice, like dried rice in it, so it's crunchy. It's like a air rice or whatever. It's not like true rice, obviously. It's like if you have like crispy, like Rice Krispies, like that kind of rice. I think another thing is, like, colorblindness is such a range, too. Like, some people are only, like, red-green colorblind. Some people are blue-orange colorblind, like, whatever their shades are. Like, you are full colorblind.
Yes.
So, I think that's something that a lot of people forget, too.
I couldn't tell first because your model colors have been very nicely chosen. A lot of the times, for this model, this is based off of the clothing from something else I picked. But I actually do a lot of... This might sound dumb, but like I really do like my research when it comes to colors, because I will go and actually look up, hey, I want to use this hex code. This hex code equals this color. and what colors match with this color. And then I'll do research on that to see what matches with what.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, anytime I'm making, like, clothing for, like, my bigger VTuber, that model that I use, that's honestly what I did. I would look up, like, what matches or, like, what, like...
He does his research, folks.
Yeah. I try.
Mm-hmm.
There'll probably be times where it's not even close, but...
Well, so far from what I've seen, it's pretty close.
Can you tell people's eye colors apart? IG. So, to a certain extent, they look the same, but again, it's light to dark. Like, I know you, Gianna, you have darker eyes, so I would assume they're brown. But if someone had light eyes, I probably would assume they're, like, blue.
See, this is a fun question for me, because this is where I get to ask if Tony can tell if his eyes are 3 different colors.
I don't think I can.
Because his eyes are 3 colors. Chad, his eyes are so pretty. They go from, like, blue on the outside, and then they go into a green, and then on the most inner side by his iris, they're brown. They're really pretty. You got pretty eyes. So you can't tell that they're 3 shades?
I don't think so.
No? You've never stared at your eyes when you were a kid?
Not real. I don't... I don't look in the mirror much. I don't like that guy. We don't get along all the time.
Stop.
We're in a fight right now.
No.
He keeps picking lightsabers on these, even though no one else wants to pick lightsabers. That is hilarious. I love that. That's okay to mention, but I was watching Moon's art stream during your goob, and it was hilarious watching Moon have a little breakdown, try to draw the ant. That is very funny.
That goob is so good.
It's so good. Yeah, Mooney did an awesome job on it.
I didn't catch her stream where she made it, but I saw the end product, and it was so good.
Yeah, because I wasn't able to be there for stream because we actually were playing D&D in person with people.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay. Lightsaber versus Crunch.
You're gonna pick lightsaber though.
I picked lightsaber. Yeah.
You can pick lightsaber.
We need a tiebreaker here.
Chat's gonna pick lightsaber.
You never know what Chat's gonna do. All Moon's art is great. Love being there. Mooney is just
a fantastic artist.
Fantastic artist and a fun person to be around, truthfully. Could not recommend Mooney enough. Lightsaber because I haven't had a crunch. Woo! By default.
Chat says lightsaber.
Reese's. Kit Kat.
Oh, it's gonna be Reese's, guys. I love peanut butter. Oh, Holly says Kit Kat.
We gotta see if Cam says Reese's, we're gonna be even, and we're gonna have to say Reese's. Oh.
Do love me a Reese's.
Derek, Snow, is anyone else there? Jen, we need another soul.
Hello, please.
Someone.
The end all be all of candy.
I need someone to pick a Kit Kat.
Kit Kat times 2.
I'm tempted to go with that.
Listen, Kit Kat is a good shout. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, thank you.
I'm tempted to say that Holly's
Kit Kat Kat Cat.
Kit Kat. Kit Kat Cat.
Kit Kat Cat.
Cat Kit Kat.
Cat Cat Kit Kat.
Yes.
Kit Kat Kit Kat. Kit Kat Paddywhack.
Kit Kat square. Oh.
Ooh, no. Spitting facts.
Sorry, I think that seals it.
Yeah, they're spitting facts.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game. Kit Kat wins. There it is. Pop.
We're still in Hydrovision.
Yes.
So can you tell that it's Hydrovision? Or does it just look the same?
That's such a hard question. certain parts I can, certain parts I can't.
Okay. Isn't it a good transition? It's my favorite.
Derek, aka Discombobulate, made it. Because one day this was probably like, it could have been a year ago now. I was like, I really need a transition for when I'm going through scenes. And then Derek made me this is a transition, and I think people have asked me like, hey, if I made you or got you like a real transition, would you use it? I'm like, maybe, but I like Derek's.
Pretty attached.
Like I legitimately do use that every time I do a transition. Oh, yeah. So that means black, white shades look different to colors. So I would, I guess. So black, most likely, I don't think anything. Do sunsets look dramatic and beautiful to you? I think they still look wonderful. Yeah. Sunsets still look wonderful.
Sunrise or sunsets?
Both.
But if you had to pick one?
Sunset.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be early.
I just don't want to be up for the sunrise.
No one wants to be up early enough for a sunrise.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like sunrises. I just don't want to be up that early.
Same.
Making a little Tony question himself. Yeah, no, these are some good questions.
Well, Tony's sitting here like, am I actually colorblind?
Because I can sort of... I don't know how to explain it. Not really can I tell that it's different. So I'm trying to like...
Like, I almost want to put them, like, a color version and the black and white version side by side.
Yeah, I think that's really, like, how I would have to see it. Mm-hmm. And I think because... So for HydroVision, at the very least, I think it is slightly different than, say, my vision. Mm-hmm. Because this takes the saturation out of everything.
That's true.
So... I think that, like, it looks a little different. But okay. I don't think it's...
It's not completely 100% HydroVision, but it's the closest we're going to get.
Yeah. Because, like, to me, my hair looks... The inner hair looks, I think, lighter now than it normally does.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point, because usually your hair is dark, and then...
like this inside part
here.
Yeah,
where the purple usually is.
Yeah, that's darker in normal mode, and it's lighter here.
It's true.
Stuff like that is what I mean. Like, it's hard to describe. My brain just sort of picks it up, but, like, putting into words is not always easy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you've never had to put it into words for your brain to understand it, because your brain understands it by default.
We just process it that way.
Yeah.
My brain doing its best out here. The hair looks the same as the background to me.
Yes. Usually they're not.
Yeah. And, yeah, they are typically not the same. It's a bit lighter to me. Than normal, or compared to the hair?
My hair is a bit lighter than the background.
Well, I know who we're going to rate when we do. It's interesting to talk about for you too, Tony. Yeah, no, 100%. Because it's very rare that I talk about it. So it's very interesting to have to put into words. You know what I mean? I normally just sort of perceive everything around me the way I just look, like how everyone else would just look at things, you know? You just look at it, you know? You don't really think too hard or too deep about it. So having to, like, think a little harder, think a little deeper about it, I do enjoy. Try to get everyone to sort of more understand what I see. Yeah, and like, again, I really do not mind talking about this kind of stuff. in my little exclamation point colorblind, exclamation point hydrovision thing that I have. I say it and I mean it. Do I have a sensitivity to light? Sometimes I think I do. Like when a light first comes on, I kind of get like, not startled by it, but like it's harsh. I don't know if that's normal.
I mean, I'm nocturnal. I can't answer that question.
Okay.
And actually, usually, no, I'm thinking about it. I usually wake up first, so I can't even be like, oh, I turned the light on and you jumped.
Yeah. Yeah, because
You're usually up before me.
Yeah. I also usually need a little bit of time to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't imagine a light being in black and white and still being bright, if that makes sense. Like, they're so bright.
Like, you can still tell if a light is on or off.
Yeah. Like, when I just stared at a light bulb, I still see it blinking. When I, when
when you move away, you can still see it in your vision. Yeah.
I get what you're saying, because it is almost like, I don't know how to describe this, because it's not like a layer of film, but the easiest way to describe it for you guys would be, imagine if you saw a layer of film like this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Over your eyes?
Yeah.
For me, though, that is how my eyes are. But is light blinding? Yes. Like, if I stare into it.
Was it ever blinding for everyone?
That's what I think so. Yeah.
It's not that much of a superpower. That you're just immune to being blinded by light.
I don't think I've ever once claimed being colorblind is a superpower.
I think it is.
No, it's not. I don't think it's a superpower.
It's your superpower.
I don't know.
I will say, lights being different colors is a little hard for you to comprehend. Like
that
with like stoplights.
Yes. I have a lot of trouble with it.
He can still drive. Let's clarify that. But sometimes at night, you said it's a little hard.
Yeah. Well, also like I don't. Light equals bright.
Mm-hmm.
Light doesn't equal
color. Green,
yellow, red.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Speaking of red,
it's just hard to visualize.
Yellow.
No, I get you, dude.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah. When you first meet someone, what feature stands out the most to you? Because for me, it's always eyes because of the color. So I wonder if there's So also eyes a lot of the time, but not because of their color, because like. You can really read a lot on a person through their eyes, whether there is like a certain shine to their eye, like sort of the state of their eye, how they look, their use of their eyes. I don't know. I've always been fascinated by eyes. Like, I always look at someone's eyes first. So even though I don't see the color, I do look at their eyes first.
What did my eyes say about me, Tony?
They say you're really pretty.
No, when we first met.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Tony back then, I think.
All right, I'm getting in my DeLorean right now, actually.
Yeah, go ask him.
All right.
He might be weirded out by the question, though.
He might have some questions.
Yeah, he'd be like...
About my question?
Yeah, he'd be like, what? He'd be like, what are you talking about?
You're like, what? You a fucking DeLorean?
Has your vision changed at all when growing up? My color vision, no. My vision, yeah, it's getting worse the older I get. But no, not that bad.
I'm gonna need reading
like
glasses.
I pretty much think I still have nearly 20/20 vision.
Your eyesight's better than mine, I can tell you that much.
My normal eyesight is fine. If anything, it's definitely deteriorated over the years from just being so close to screens.
Get blue light glasses.
I was thinking about that.
I think I might get blue light glasses too, honestly.
Because I'm pretty sure there was a thing I read once about colors. Get vibrant the older you get. Oh, interesting. They get less vibrant.
You think all your shades are going to blur into one?
They could.
Yeah.
I've never thought about it like that. That's a very interesting point, Cam. Well, Cam...
You just gave him an existential dread to keep him up at night.
Cam, I guess I'll have to let you know. You know what I mean? If things start to, like, blend in more, I'll have to be like, well, oh shit, Cam. I wear blue light glasses and they help with less headaches. I think
That's what I
have to
need.
get
Like,
blue
I
light
get
glasses.
really bad headaches from staring at the screen so much. Because some days I'll go, like, 13 hours straight looking at a screen.
Yeah.
Just because we work with computers, like, on computers all day.
I work on computers and my hobby is on a computer, too.
That's true.
So...
My hobby is watching my boyfriend doing his thing on a computer. So.
Yeah, so it's just...
it's just more computer.
You're just still doing computer. Lose your job, computer.
More importantly, eye strain. You're right. You're right. I pulled an all-nighter for work a couple weeks ago. Or not even a couple weeks ago. Like
week.
it was oh god, it was this week, wasn't it? My eyes hurt so bad, dude. Like I closed my laptop after like 36 hours straight and like my eyes just hurt. Physically painful.
They're hurty.
They hurt. Oh god, that was this week, huh?
Yeah.
Oh god, time is fake.
That was so hurty.
I was in so much pain. I tried to pretend it was longer ago than it was. Oh, consulting Jeff Bezos?
Most when I get them.
Walmart?
No.
Yeah.
What are you, crazy?
Target?
Why, you crazy?
I like when chat asks you questions about your colorblind, because I just like listening about it too. I'm just like, yeah, tell me more.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
There's so many questions I have that can't be answered about colorblindness. Yo, you and me both, my guy.
Yeah, there are definitely going to be things too I can't answer. Have you found any media that isn't very accessible because of their color palettes? Yes. Because a big debate online recently has been that the night scenes are getting a lot darker and harder to make out. Yes, that exactly. There have been plenty of medias where night scenes are too dark and I can't see a single thing that's going on. Mm-hmm. There have been... Yeah, it's a lot of, like, what I'll call, like, a grungier aesthetic things where... the shades are just too close. Mm-hmm. And, like, I really have trouble seeing what's going on. So, Holly, I think, like, for me as well, that night stuff would definitely be a complaint of mine, where there'll be night scenes in a game and stuff, and you're supposed to barely be able to make someone out. Can't do it. I don't see them at all.
Mm-hmm. Or even, like, there was an old series, like, I don't know if anyone remembers this old series, but it's The Misadventures, or Four Swords Misadventures, where they're all the same Zelda character, but in different colors. And I was about halfway through showing him an episode, and I realized he couldn't tell the characters apart, because they're all the same character model with just different colors.
Yeah.
So I felt a little bad. That was in the beginning. I got better.
And, like, I also didn't want to be
He also didn't say anything for the entirety of me showing it to him, and I went, you can't tell who's saying what, can you? He's like, no.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, I have no idea.
I felt really bad.
I was trying to pick up, like, their...
like, their mannerisms, their, like, speech, their voices and everything, but... Please no.
Yeah, I think I might have done it wrong, though.
Ooh. One of those questions that can never be answered is, does colorblindness affect detail of vision? I don't expect you to answer, of course, just saying my question. Detail?
Effect of detail of vision.
Well, because you have 20/20, I would assume that your detail is okay.
I assume if you played a game like Pico Park or something, yes. It is challenging. I've played Pico Park before, and it is hard to tell who I am. I even have that trouble... I have that trouble in any game where you can play the same character. In Smash Brothers, if we have multiple people playing the same character, I will infinitely be lost. Pico Park is a perfect example of a game where I'm like, I don't know which one is me right now. Please tell me which one I am. And we were actually on stream yesterday. No, I'm sorry. That would have been Wednesday, right? When we played Keep Talking Nobody Explodes.
Yeah, that was Wednesday.
So that would have been Wednesday. And that game involves a decent amount of colors. So there are definitely challenges that came up, and chat was really nice, and we were helping, like, all right, so this wire is this color, this wire is this color. If anyone was around for, like, when Among Us was big, when Among Us first came out, there's a wires task. And the wires task used to just be 4 colored wires, and you had to match them. Later on in the game, they would add shapes to the wires, so you could match them shape by shape. But at the beginning, like, if I had wires task, I'm just stuck there for, like, 5 minutes with trial and error.
Just trying to hope that you get it done.
Yep.
Never played Among Us, so I can't say what that would have been like for me. But
also saying which color person you saw, etc. Yeah. Yep. No, I definitely could not be like, hey, I saw...
It was blue! He vented!
Purple venting. I would have to see a name. When shopping, do you have to pay more attention to labels, like reading them more? Yes. Or you could tell when you're buying most of the time without checking more. I have to pay attention to labels and see if it says the color of things, like clothing. If not, I usually am hoping someone is there. It could be like, hey, I don't know what this is. Help. And that's how we solve that hurdle.
Well, in terms of spices and stuff like that, you also have to look at at it closer because of your restrictions too.
Yeah.
That you're already looking at closer. But like in a situation where like a box is only differentiating the flavors based on color, like watermelon flavor is green and cherry is red, you would have to actually read the box to be able to figure out what flavor.
Because some drinks are mostly just colors unless you guess.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just explaining.
Yeah,
like
very
just,
good point.
Just with drinks
Gatorade,
instead of,
for example. Gatorade.
Like everyone says, pick me at the blue Gatorade. And
I have to look at
what's
the flavor name. So like, do you mean Cool Brew? Do you mean Glacier Freeze?
No, blue Gatorade is Glacier Freeze.
There's also Cool Blue.
I think there might be 2 blues.
That's why I'm like, when someone says a blue Gatorade, I'm like, well, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, which one? I don't know.
Which one is it?
Which one is it?
Who's to say in these trying times?
Who's to say?
Well.
Speaking of who's to say, this is where I'm going to wrap up the podcast for the evening. So, I need a Pickle Weasel and Wickle Peasel to legally end the podcast.
Those are the law.
Yeah. That's just how the law is.
Laws say that Pickle Weasel and Wickle Peasel must be placed in chat before streams can end.
Before the recording can end for the podcast.
Before stream recording can end.
So, someone...
They go, no, we want to ask you more questions about color blindness. Anyway, and they just hold you hostage.
Help me. Free Tony.
Wee.
Free Tony.
Free Tony 20.
Do you have the ability to free Tony?
I could. I could have the ability to free Tony.
I might need you to free Tony. Thank you for the amazing stream. Well, Tony and Gianna, I love every time I can make it and can't wait till next time. Yeah. I always love having people in chat for...
It's a good time. It's a good time. I heavily enjoy being here.
I always love having people in chat, getting to hang out. I honestly... The podcast, realistically, truthfully, is almost like a just chatting stream where we're talking amongst each other, but we also love to bounce off of chat and get your input on things.
I cannot for you.
Head pats for Tony. What do you mean you can't?
Yeah, I can't for you. I forgot about that. Sorry, babe. It's an interesting predicament we got here.
It's very interesting to get to ask about your experience with Color Runners. Glad I found you and hopped on the stream. Yeah, thank you so much for following and joining on in. I sincerely appreciate it. Let's see. Free me, Snow. Free me. Yeah, but Holly, thank you so much again for the follow, joining on in. It is always lovely to meet a new friendo, and I sincerely look forward to seeing you in chat again in the near future.
Someone can give me a sub? No, probably. Wait, hold on, actually. Pause everything.
Pause.
Hey, yo, when did subscriptions go up?
They should be $4.99.
Why are they telling me $5.99?
It's because it's on mobile.
What?
Yep.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Wow. Sorry, babe. Looks like it came for you right now.
Snow gone? No snow.
No snow.
Must be freed. Someone free Tony. Someone's around to free Tony. No. No, my internal binds. This has never happened before.
Okay.
So we have like a very silly thing we do where I cannot end the podcast until two emotes enter chat, which are a pickle weasel and a wickle peasel. Edo, hi friendo, welcome on in. Edo. Hello, Edo. What were you? You were playing League of Legends. Are you okay?
Are you okay? Do you need anything?
Do you need
some love and care,
okay?
some
Hi.
friendship, some
Hi, Edo.
words,
Yeah.
words of
Wait, until what?
appreciation?
No, I'm not okay. It's
Aw,
okay.
sorry, Endo. All I know about League of Legends is that it's painful.
It is painful.
That's
You
all
need
I
therapy?
know.
Yeah, it's relatable. Until what? So, I only play Clash. Oh, alright, I'm gonna do it because I want to set.
Sorry, Raiders.
Oh, we're still streaming. Yeah.
But like the podcast is over.
Yeah, the podcast. We're in the podcast. We're still streaming. We're gonna hang out with Edo for a little bit as long as
Yeah.
Edo wants to hang out here. So thank you all for watching the podcast this week. We will catch you next week.
Bye.
Pickle Weasel. Bye.